The love letter that was never sent. Oh, my people. Gather around and let me tell you a story that will make your belly ache with laughter. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to African Folktale Stories and share this tale with your friends. And, of course, drop a comment, especially if you've ever been caught in a love mess like this one. Now, let's dive in. I grew up in a small village where everyone knew everyone. You couldn't sneeze without Auntie Mary from the market shouting, "Bless you," from 3 huts away. Life was simple, but oh, the drama was plenty. One day, there was this boy, let's call him Kwame. Kwame was the quiet type, always sitting in the corner during village gatherings, looking like he was solving the world's problems in his head. But you know what they say about the quiet ones, eh? Kwame had a big secret: he was in love. Now, Kwame didn't just love anyone. No. He was head over heels for Adwa, the prettiest girl in the village. Adwa had hair that shined like freshly oiled palm nuts and a smile that could make the sun jealous. But Kwame, he couldn't say a single word to her without his tongue tying itself into a knot. So, one day, Kwame decided he'd write her a love letter. And oh, what a letter it was. He poured his heart out like someone spilling their cocoa porridge in a hurry. He wrote things like, "Your beauty is brighter than the moonlight on a clear night," and, "When I see you, my heart beats faster than the village drum during the festival." The problem? Kwame had never sent a letter in his life. He didn't know how these things worked. So, he folded the letter neatly, tucked it into his pocket, and decided he'd ask his best friend, Kofi, for advice. Now, Kofi was the exact opposite of Kwame, loud, mischievous, and always up to something. When Kwame showed him the letter, Kofi's eyes lit up like someone just told him the yam harvest was early. "Oh, Kwame!" Kofi exclaimed. "This is too good to keep between us. Let's show it to the boys." Before Kwame could protest, Kofi grabbed the letter and sprinted to the village square, where all the young men were gathered. He waved the letter in the air like a hunter showing off his catch. "Guys, come and hear what our lover boy Kwame has written." And that's how Kwame's deepest feelings turned into the afternoon's entertainment. The boys laughed until they couldn't breathe, taking turns reading lines aloud in exaggerated voices. One even added dramatic acting, pretending to faint at the words, "Your voice is sweeter than the song of the morning birds." But it didn't stop there. Kofi, the rascal, decided to play the ultimate prank. He snubbed the letter into Adwa's basket when she wasn't looking. By the time Kwame realized what had happened, Adwa was already reading it. Kwame wanted the ground to open up and swallow him whole. He hid behind a tree, peeking as Adwa's expression changed from confusion to amusement. She looked around, spotted Kwame, and burst out laughing. But here's the twist: Adwa wasn't laughing to make fun of him. She thought the letter was sweet, in its own awkward way. Later that day, she walked up to Kwame, still chuckling, and said, "Next time, just tell me how you feel. You don't need to compare me to moonlight." From that day on, Kwame and Adwa became inseparable. And as for Kofi, let's just say he didn't get away scot-free. The village elders made him pound fufu for every household for a week as punishment for embarrassing Kwame. So, my people, the lesson here is simple: if you love someone, speak from your heart, but maybe keep your letter away from troublemakers like Kofi.